We're good to go!
We're good to go! And we started holding hands.
That's nice.
That's really sweet. If you're in a relationship...
Really nice because we haven't seen each other in fucking days.
That's true. We haven't seen each other since Thursday. So it's... Why are you yanking away from me?
Go!
I don't understand what's happening here.
I'm trying
to reconnect with you after a period of separation.
It was a period of separation. It was really long.
It was really long. You went to Edinburgh 25 years ago.
I think so too.
You got back this morning.
I think so too. 4 nights. Because like when you're on tour or something, you're kind of expecting to be gone for a long time. But when you go for like a weekend of gigs and it's 4 nights.
Yeah.
That's not a weekend.
That's not a weekend. I believe a weekend is 2 days.
Exactly.
Exactly. Might have to check my file of facts, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 days.
Well, first we have to get you a file of facts.
I have a question. Did you have file of facts in the Netherlands?
What is it?
A file of facts?
I mean, it feels like an attaché case.
What, like the Chancellor's budget in his big red briefcase?
No, like something that you put like files in.
Well, you're not far off. Yeah, you've got that is the gist of it. A Filofax. I don't know if it was just for kids, but I remember having one when I was a kid. It's like a silly little you like put little notes in it, and I think maybe you like pretend you're a spy or something. Or I might be mixing that up with something else.
With Spilofax.
Spilofax. You're a pretty bad spy if you're walking around with a Spilofax. Because your mark is going to be asking, why does that say spy on it?
Also, you're constantly going, what do you think of my Spilofax?
I think my Spilofax.
Yeah.
They say, that doesn't even
it's
really
me, James Bond.
Yeah. I'm James Bond. Check out my Spilofax.
Also, I'm James Bond. I'm a spy.
I'm a spy.
He really announces his name like a lot.
Well, that's the thing. Wouldn't people know who he was? Like, if he shows up undercover, you'd be like, that's James Bond. He keeps saving the world.
Also, like, in that world, that's not a big world. Considering, like, the world of comedy is quite a small world, we kind of know everyone in it. I feel like criminals and spies, they all know each other.
Well, I think you would know if you're an evil genius. If the last 5 evil geniuses, got, like, put in... I can't remember. Yeah, James Bond kills people. If they all got killed by James Bond, you'd probably be like, I should keep an eye on this guy, James Bond.
But here's what's so smart about James Bond.
Yeah, He
completely changes his look every few films.
He becomes a completely different man.
Honestly, like, I don't know what the kind of plastic surgery money is.
Yeah.
The budget that this guy has.
Yeah. To continually
change himself into a new handsome man.
Now he's blonde.
He's blonde?
When is the new Bond going to go? It feels like it's been like 20 years since they started saying who's going to replace Daniel Craig.
But don't you think that's because Daniel Craig did such a good job that they're a bit like, we need to let it die down for a bit?
We've had great Bonds before. Pierce Brosnan, solid Bond.
Solid Bond?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Bond?
Thank God. What is this, episode 1,000,000 and we're only just getting to top Bond? Who your top Bond? This is going to go fucking viral. When we
well, you haven't said anything yet.
My God, yeah, I'm filling for time. I do think Craig was a rock solid Bond.
I think so too.
When he walked out of that water with that bod, guess how old he was then? I saw a reel about this a couple of days ago.
40.
38.
Okay, really close.
And what did the reel also say? Yeah. Okay, here's what happened in that reel. I'll reenact that one for you.
Okay. And then we'll get to your top Bonds.
You need to ask me the question. Okay, well, just answer whatever I say with 38.
Okay.
How old was Daniel Craig in the first James Bond?
40.
No, you fucking... We've already gone way off of the reel.
Okay, go again.
How old was James Bond?
Go again, I got it.
How old was Daniel Craig in Casino Royale?
38.
Boom. How old was Brad Pitt in Troy?
38.
How old was George Clooney in Ocean's 11?
38.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what tells you, and this is part of their reel, that is male peak energy is 38. Why are you laughing?
Because I kind of jokingly was like, I'm really going to talk about the manosphere in this episode.
This wasn't the manosphere.
And then this feels manosphere adjacent.
No.
This feels manosphere
This was very cheeky. This was the Chaposphere.
It's not the Chaposphere.
It's the Chaposphere.
It's not the Chaposphere.
People aren't talking enough about the Chaposphere, but it's a place where nice cheeky guys like me.
Anyone that talks about peak manhood
George Clooney was 40 years old when Ocean's 11 was released, having turned 40 during the filming of his birthday. Well, listen, I can't go find that clip, but I hate that you immediately fact-checked that when I said it.
Producer Ben. And can you fact-check the Daniel Craig thing? Because I also feel like he was 40.
What, you think all three of them are made up?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, the
manosphere,
Patrick, is just trying to get you.
Can you also fact check my fist in your butt? Because that's where we're heading.
Is this a threat to producer Ben, or is it to me?
Maybe both of you.
Nice.
Maybe I lift you both up like gloves.
That's a party.
Now we're in the chaposphere.
No, the chaposphere is... Okay.
Daniel Craig was 38 years old when Casino Royale was released in 2006.
Oh, yes.
Take that, Mickey. Take that, producer Ben. I love you, Patrick.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So what's your favorite Bond, hey?
Prob's Craig. No, I think it actually be Pierce Brosnan.
Which one? Which film?
All of them. Except...
Is that because you saw, like, he was the Bond when you were a little boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one I really remember was not GoldenEye. It was the one after GoldenEye. Although there is a scene in GoldenEye.
Die Another Day.
Die Another Day is...
I don't know any.
Isn't it Daniel Craig? Yeah, it's Daniel Craig. Isn't it? It's Brosnan.
Ha!
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Which is the one where Madonna's in it? Die Another Day. That's when they have a space...
Troy was the Brad Pitt film. Sorry.
A space laser and he outruns it in his Aston Martin.
Okay. So here's what I've realized is a problem with this what's the best Bond thing.
Yeah.
I think I've only really seen the Daniel Craig ones.
You haven't seen any of the Pierce Brosnan ones?
I don't think
They're fun. They're just a bit more campy. Like when Craig started Bonding it up, it got a lot more like gritty.
Well, I prefer the best one was the first one.
The first ever James Bond.
No, the Casino Royale.
Casino Royale was killer.
Was amazing.
With what's his face?
Because he's
the Danish guy.
What's his face?
Mads Mikkelsen.
Also, like the
God, he's compelling. Also, he was on this podcast.
Also, what's her name? Eva Green.
Eva Green kills it.
She was fantastic. And then also, like, I think just like because they were kind of taking the piss a little bit. You know, all the quotes of like shaken or stirred, I don't give a damn.
Oh yeah.
Like it was
That's when he started drinking Heineken Zero.
That's when he started drinking Heineken Zero.
That's how ahead of the game Heineken Zero was.
Patrick, are you ready for this fact?
Brad Pitt was 40 years old when filming Troy.
What was this clip?
I gotta go find this reel because it really gave me a false expectation of...
It really made you...
There's a scene in Ocean's 11 where Danny Ocean is like 40. He says to like Casey Affleck, he's like, how old do you think I am? And he goes, 43. He's like... So if he was 38, that would be a weird thing to put in.
He looks 40.
He looks great.
They all look great.
I got a actually quite controversial take on George Clooney. I think he's a heartthrob.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That will go viral.
Do you think?
Yeah. All of this will go
Two people who just don't understand the internet whatsoever. I think this whole podcast will go viral.
I did read though this interesting fact. This will make you feel happy.
Okay.
Millennials, experts say that's what this haven't checked what the experts are.
Both are not very well
researched.
Say
millennials looking younger than Gen Z.
That's insane. How could that possibly be true?
Well, as in like
we look like shit.
No. Apparently, as a generation, we're looking good.
How are we looking better than them, though? So we look better than people 10 years younger than us.
There's something about, like, pressures of social media at a young age.
Botox, maybe. They're all getting Botox.
Botox at a young age. Yeah.
You know who I saw? Actually, I won't do that. I was just going to say an actor that I saw who had loads of Botox. But that would just, Don't
do it.
It's your face.
It's their own bodies.
It's your face. For the purpose of the pod, I'm going to pretend like I have no views on other people's faces. But afterwards, I'll tell you whose face it was and we'll go, oh, yeah.
Okay. Nice.
See what happened to their face.
Nice.
Because they used to have quite a nice face. One of my favorite trends on Instagram is people, sorry, Lord tapping, is... people will do like fake they'll pretend to have had plastic surgery. Like there was one of a lady like counting
trend
down.
where people pretend to have
but it like just to make people angry. So it'll be like a girl who's like very like no makeup beautiful, like just a very traditionally beautiful girl, and then she'll be like just a few days and then she'll get a facelift, but then it's just like a filter, but it looks really real. And then all the comments are like, you've ruined your face, you fucking idiot. And then it's great because she's like, no, I didn't. Why do you care? It's my face.
Yeah.
We were just talking about this the other day. how people get really invested in famous people's lives. Or like,
oh my God. You know who that's happening to is the heated rivalry cast.
No! Is this going to be a second heated rivalry follow-up companion podcast?
No, it's not. But I do, like, there was a rumor going around because
they're straight.
No, because people have seen the interviews, and I think that's hard to.
They are. I don't know. I'm not as
you're not as
heated rivalry
in the guys
as you are.
No, there was a rumor that the guy who plays Scott Hunter,
yeah,
the hockey
with the
player,
French name,
with the Francois Arnaud, and Connor Story, who plays Ilya, were dating.
Ooh, juicy!
Because they had
Would
been.
love that.
This is, by the way, what the entire rumor is based on. They were doing press tour, and then they were at the airport together.
What? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Top scoop.
Yeah. So it's based on absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
But people went nuts. And he got like threats.
What? How does it get to threats from there?
Because because fandoms are so insane that they're like, this guy belongs with his fictional partner.
Absolutely pathetic.
Me too.
Yeah. It's like people being invested in celebrity relationships. They're like, oh my God, like what's happening in their life is like it's happening to your friends. I know that we have literally called our podcast Your Couple Friends. So we're not, you don't know us. We're not, you don't fucking know us. This is us being like, whatever.
But I do want to say that, like, because we're now podcasting, people will think they know everything about our lives.
You think you know us, and guess what? You do. That's the strap line. Your couple friends, you think you know us, and guess what? You do.
People who get over-invested in celebrity relationships to the point where they're sending these celebrity messages, threatening them, is... And also, like, this show is about, like, how these two people can't come out because of public pressure. And now people are, like, putting public pressure on it. It's like, you're the baddies. You're the baddies from the show.
Don't you know that you're the baddies?
Don't you know that you're the baddies?
Yesterday I watched a new Matt Damon and Ben Affleck movie.
Ooh, yeah, I heard about this movie.
It's okay, but it has plot holes that you could fly Air Force One through. It does. There's lots of things that just really fundamentally you're like, what?
Yeah.
Matt Damon is like this kind of uncorruptible cop, and he has tattooed on his hands, "Are we the good guys?" Like the initials, "Are we the good?" And his right hand says, "We are and always will be."
Oh my God!
Because he can't. But that's what his
is the plot hole that is an evil man.
No. He kind of. Well, I won't spoil it for anybody, but no. That it turns out that this isn't a spoiler, but his kid dies of cancer before the movie. We don't see anything. That's his backstory. It's deep stuff. And that was the last thing his kid said to him was, "Are we the good guys?" And you wonder why would a 10-year-old be considering whether they were the bad guy?
No, you know what, Patrick? As soon as we have kids, we're going to become these parents. As soon as we have kids, we're going to become these parents that are like, my 3-year-old.
What, we just make things up that our kids said?
Oh my God, said the wisest thing.
Yeah, I hate those so much.
Yeah, and you know what's going to be worse? Occasionally, because, you know, even a broken clock is right twice or whatever the thing is.
Occasionally,
these broken ass kids are going to be like saying something insightful.
Kids,
and then you're going to say like, you're going to be like, oh, I can't say it now because it's going to sound fake.
That's why you always film your kids.
Oh, that's so true.
All day, every day, just
always
in case.
Film your kids. One, they might fall over, and that's funny.
That could be sick. I never even thought about that. We've been trying for kids for so long. I lost sight of the fact that your kids could fall down.
They're going to fall over all the time. They're my kids.
Oh my God, yeah, you're clumsy as fuck. Your genes with my giant Irish head, that is going to be fucking...
lolling about.
Yeah, with a skinny little neck. Slam.
Yeah.
Oh, here he comes.
They're going to have no center of gravity.
We're going to send us into You've Been Framed.
Bob Saget, back from the dead.
Bob Saget, yeah. Bob Saget is a crazy name.
Do you think?
I think it sounds made up.
Bob Saget?
Bob Saget.
Maybe his
Saget.
Maybe his name was like Sapowitz.
Maybe.
You know, because they all used to like change their names.
Yeah, Americanized their names. But what's Saget?
I don't know. What's Spicer? You're a fraud as well.
Yeah, I know.
Your name's not real.
People are called Spicer.
Yeah, frauds.
People who are descended from spices, but I'm not.
People who are descended from spitaries.
Spitaries, people who spit.
What does spiteri mean in Maltese?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think I've Googled it before. I don't fucking know.
Why are you not interested in the lore of your family?
I'm fascinated. I would say that my surname actually being Spiteri is probably up there with the top 3 most interesting things about me.
Oh,
possibly number 1.
It is very interesting. I think it's very cool that you get that, like, and you're not that far away from the original name.
Yeah,
like it's not like you.
Spit.
Yeah, and you've kept the spit. You've retained the spit.
I've retained the spit.
Yeah.
Some people do semen retention. I do spit retention.
Yeah. Very nice.
I've retained my spit for my entire life.
There are 5 possible theories as to the name Spiteri.
What is?
Whoa!
What is the Maltese one?
Prod Ben coming in clutch.
Do them one at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you
5 possible explanations for the name Spiteri.
Oh, the 1 week you don't bring your microphone.
But he's going to put them down on the.
Oh, are you? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense.
Producer Ben coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
First one. It could potentially have meant hospital worker.
I worked at a hospital.
Derived from Latin hospitarius.
Or Italian ospedalieri, pointing to an ancestor working in hospital hospice, possibly connected to the Knights Hospitalier. My granddad was or wasn't a Knight of Malta, which is
those are the options for anyone. My granddad was or wasn't.
Well, I can't.
Yeah, my granddad also was or wasn't a Knight of Malta.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I wonder which one it was. My granddad was or wasn't. The was or wasn't is because he was something of Malta, but I can't remember if. I think it's possible the Knights of Malta is like an ancient order of like people.
Illuminati?
Yes, my granddad was or wasn't in the Illuminati.
That's so cool.
I'll say that much.
That's the second most interesting thing about
we
you.
got 5 of these. I don't want to do 5. Let's do maybe 1. 1 more.
I want to know.
Pick your favourite. Do you want to do 5? I don't think the listeners want to listen to 5 possible
5
derivations
spitaries?
of spitaries.
Okay.
I think we're about to go viral. Now we're going to be...
Blunt speaker. From an Italian word meaning to spit, a nickname for someone outspoken or disrespectful. Who does that sound like?
You think I'm outspoken and disrespectful?
Who comes to mind?
I don't think anyone would describe me as outspoken.
You're such a classic spiteri.
I'm an speaker.
You're always spitting.
I don't think I've ever spat at you.
God, you just did it.
Tuh.
A blunt speaker. You do.
I'm not a blunt speaker.
Well,
that's pretty blunt. I do speak about blunts. Hell yeah, dude. I'm a blunt speaker. I'm a spiteri, so that
I think I should tell the audience right now that this is another episode where I've had absolutely no sleep.
I don't think anyone would have noticed. I think you've made a strong start, but I think probably in the tail end we'll start to see a lot of these riffs slowing down.
I don't know. I think this is going to be a killer episode. I think last week I really performed some of my best stuff on this.
Actually, it was. Yeah, we were not. Last week you'd had almost no sleep. 1 or 2 hours of sleep, and you did a great job. Maybe I think parts of the Patreon went off the rails. The trouble is that normally you're kind of
Patreon always goes off the rails.
Yeah, Patreon be crazy, dude.
Yeah,
stuff that be happening in there, you guys. It's actually a secret. Although we are promoting something from last week's Patreon to this week's non-Patreon.
Yeah, this is so funny because you guys just thought it was delightful.
Well, so listen.
Okay.
There's a lot going on in the moment. A fundamental difference between me and Micky is Micky is very interested in nonsense and silliness.
Yes.
Like gossip.
Yeah.
I am very interested in geopolitics and significant events of import.
Yeah.
And there's a big one going on right now, which is that Trump gonna steal Greenland.
What's Greenland?
Okay, so
I've agreed to be like, I've agreed to be the absolute. You've sort of set me up as like I'm not interested in anything of significance.
Well, you don't.
And I thought maybe I could I could provide you with a sort of like like a fun counterpart of someone who doesn't even know anything about the world.
Okay, so you're a dumb idiot.
Yeah.
So
I'm like that guy in like a cooking commercial who's like, "What's a pan?"
Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Is that the one where the guy gets a massive head injury? Right.
You know, you know the guy from the A-Team.
What's a pan?
You know the guy from the A-Team.
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
He did loads of like home shopping stuff where he played like the idiot.
Really?
Yeah, he was like really big on the Home Shopping Network. But he played this sort of like. What? I don't get it. Like in the
That's quite strange because he's famous for not pitying fools. He's not famous for not understanding things.
Yeah, but it's like that episode in Friends where Joey is like
wearing all those clothes.
He plays Kevin and he doesn't understand like something in the. There's always like the Home Shopping Network is like there's one idiot and one person that explains it.
Who's being like, wait, did you say risotto?
Yeah, so this is me. So Greenland. So
you don't know what Greenland is. Do you know what a country is?
Country?
Okay, all right. Do you know what an area of land is?
Yes.
That's the point that you... Yeah, I know very clearly what that is.
I'm back online.
You understand territorial borders really clearly, but you can't grasp states. I understand the domain of kings.
Yes.
Divine right of rule.
Yes. Talk to me about realms.
Trump gonna try and take Greenland. Now,
there's already someone.
He's been saying this for a while.
I mean, he has, but now there's someone in the Senate, right? Who's actually like.
Well, all the Democrats are like, y'all crazy. You can't go and steal one of our allies. And I think most Republicans as well, but then obviously all of his MAGA freaks are like in all of the important positions. So they're all being like, we do need to do that for national security, even though they're obviously doing it for the mineral rights to have all the rare earths so they can lessen their dependence on China.
Obviously. What do you think as a person who plays a lot of Risk?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. What do you think about this thing? Because he's attacking the South and the North.
Well, based on
from a risk
strategy, he should really be pushing into Australia.
Yeah.
He should be putting all of his resources into holding Australia, New Zealand.
Yes.
And then push up into Asia.
Right.
Through Siam.
And then go Greenland.
And then, well, you kind of want to try and leave a good enough force in South America that you can then reforce and get the 2 points.
Okay, so actually, from risk strategy, you think the Venezuela thing is not even...
Good first step.
Yeah, good first step.
Good first step.
Risk strategy.
But he needs to get himself out of North America because North America, people won't let you hold it.
Hard to keep. No, I know.
Europe will push in, actually, through Iceland into Greenland.
Yeah.
So maybe actually he is executing a risk-based strategy. Has anyone even sat down to think?
Is he playing Risk?
Is he playing Risk? He's starting to... He won't be able to hold North America. Certainly he won't try and hold Asia because even with 7 reinforcements, there's too many attack lines. There's no way you can hold Asia.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's not... That doesn't seem super serious about Iran.
Well, yeah, where is the Middle... The Middle East is in Asia. I mean, all of the boundaries are kind of insane. Like...
On Risk?
Ural is... No, is it Ural or Ukraine?
There was someone at my gig the other night who was from Yakutsk.
Really?
And I was like, well, the only reason I know that is because of Risk.
Kamchatka.
Kamchatka.
Yeah. And they would all be so big. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
90% of people listening to this will have probably fallen asleep, like had a brain hemorrhage. But I think there's probably 1 or 2 people who will listen to this episode who love Risk, who are going to be like leaning forward into their...
Yeah, you would be
speakers.
if you were listening to it.
Oh my gosh. If my couple friends
bring up Risk,
yikes.
Patrick and I have a problem, and I do want to get back to the geopolitics. But
yes,
Patrick and I have this problem in our relationship where we're not exactly aligned on what games we like.
That's true,
isn't it?
And I actually had a real moment of liberation when we were with your family over Christmas, and Patrick
drew a line.
Your family play a lot of
called
How
Clever.
do you even describe those games?
Well, the game is called Clever.
Clever, but there's the other one that's quite Cure Up Cure is very similar.
Yeah, it's like a game with dice, and then there's like things to fill out on a form.
Yeah, it's like kind of very like, I don't know, it's very like finicky and very, I'm gonna do this and
Yeah.
And if
It's
I do
kind of like a little bit of luck, a little bit of strategy. It's like people who liked Yahtzee went, what else can we do?
Yeah, it's like a crap Yahtzee. It's like takes all the fun out of Yahtzee and makes it really.
Yeah, you really hate it, and my family
shit.
love it. So
but I've been pretending actually for almost our entire relationship. You're like most evenings, it'd be like, "You want to play Cure Up Cure?" And everyone would go, "Yay!" And I go, "Okay," and then sit there being like,
it was great.
Bored.
Not only did you draw a line, Patrick, which can be like is sort of like a defensive move. You went on the offense and brought out Jenga.
I made him play Jenga. Oh, you like really finicky little games? How about blocks? And you know what? Jenga was a huge hit.
Huge hit.
Really brought the energy up.
Yeah. Great hit.
Your dad was going in with some absolutely insane moves.
Well, my dad, and we'll get back to my dad later, but
we'll get back to you.
He's a contrarian guy. So he does that dad thing of like, if you're all doing this, then I'm gonna do this. But in Jenga, that's just insane. You can't be contrarian in Jenga. You'll lose.
Well, I don't think he did. I think your sister lost. Oh no, he did lose, didn't he?
He lost.
Yeah, he was making wacky choices.
Yeah.
So that brings us back around. So Europe be going crazy.
Okay.
And just yesterday, Trump threatened. It's not threatening. He says he's going to put tariffs on the UK, the Netherlands, 7 of his closest allies, because we won't give him Greenland.
Yeah. I mean, what are tariffs? Sorry, I forgot my role.
Tariffs. It's like the guy who's in charge of the police in a town.
Sheriff.
Yeah. As I was saying that, I was like, I don't know how to land this plane, but I'm glad you were there with your fucking...
I absolutely was. Yeah.
Anyway, lots of stuff going on in Europe. So we were discussing this last week on the Patreon. We were getting into real in-depth, important geopolitical.
No, that's not what we were doing at all. But yeah.
Now it turns out, I was saying it's really tough for Europe. Turns out, luckily, Micky's dad Rob is also aware that there are issues for Europe, and he told Micky over Christmas that he and ChatGPT have figured out a strategy for Europe. He said the main problem is Europe doesn't have vision.
Lacks vision.
I've been working on this with ChatGPT.
I've been working on this with ChatGPT. They needed like an overarching goal.
Yeah. For Europe.
My dad's on it, guys.
Your dad.
He is a musicologist.
The retired musicologist who's currently working on a PhD on the Beatles is going to the ground.
He's on it. The greatest thing about this was that I told you guys about this, and you both had like. So
we wanted to know the plan.
You both wanted to know the plan, which I thought was so funny because my entire conversation with my dad consisted of me trying to get him to stop talking about this. So I was like gently making fun of him to be like, please stop talking about this. You're not going to fix Europe.
If I'd been there, I would have given him the highest platform in the world, the loudest megaphone, and said, "Go off, King. I want to hear every single detail of how you will re-industrialize Germany."
Oh my God. So this is
less independence on China and the US simultaneously.
This is what Patrick wanted to bring to the main pod, is the fact that I couldn't ask my dad about it because I didn't have good Wi-Fi this weekend when I was away gigging in Edinburgh. So it'll have to be moved to the next pod.
Yeah, we can certainly have a catch up.
What's your overarching vision for Europe?
For Europe?
Yeah.
I think Europe is in an impossible situation because it was trying to wean itself off of China. China, I mean, I don't know if you've heard about China.
China?
Jeez. I mean,
is this one of the areas of land?
This is one of the key areas of land. It's a realm. It's a state. It has territorial continuity. There's all kinds of stuff that we just buy all of China stuff, which has all kinds of risks, like all of our renewable. They're the biggest makers of basically all renewable tech. And now they're starting to realize like, oh, that's kind of a risk because if we happen to have a war with China, then they could like turn off of all of our power, which
this
is
bad. This is a big thing that NATO is worried about.
We need to make it ourselves, or we need to transfer dependencies. We need to buy more Americans. So they're kind of starting to do that. But then now America is so crazy. It's like, okay, well, we have to. But there's so many things that I was thinking about it yesterday.
In the Netherlands,
like, we don't have everything we consume as American.
But in the Netherlands, this is why everyone has their emergency package.
Do they?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's called noodpakket.
I know they have it in Finland.
Yeah, it's like emergency whatever. So everyone has like a radio. You have to have a radio.
I've never seen your emergency packet.
No, this is new. So this is like last year. This is like everyone was talking about it, and it was a feature. So you know how like we have Sinterklaas, which is Santa, which was talked about, and every year during that time there's like a daily like news show that gives you updates on like what's happening with Sinterklaas and his help.
Yeah, where's Sinterklaas? What's he doing?
What's he doing? So there's like this sort of like story for the kids, and involved in that story was make sure you get your emergency.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So,
Sinterklaas is telling everyone to prepare for the Armageddon.
Yes. So this was like a big point of contention because everyone was saying like, this is a show for kids. Like, don't put your political agenda in the show for kids.
It doesn't seem like his remit.
Well, listen, he's not real.
Yeah, but I mean, it would be strange if you saw like a PSA and it was like the Tooth Fairy. And the Tooth Fairy was this is what we need to lessen our dependence on Middle Eastern oil.
It was so big. So at Christmas, and obviously you wouldn't have like, because you don't speak Dutch, so you wouldn't have like known about this. But that's what they were talking about a lot was like.
I would have loved to have that conversation. Why couldn't they have had that in English?
Do you have that? Do you have all your stuff? Do you have your radio?
Yeah.
Do you have your flashlight? Do you have your cash?
What happens if you don't? This
is like they're prepared. Like the whole country was preparing for a war, and I kept saying they were like, "Do you guys have this?" And I kept saying to them, "Like England is in no way preparing for a war.
We're not prepared for shit." Oh my god!
I was like, "No one is talking about this because it's like you have to see it as like the whole country is talking about this, so they're so confused that only like a few blocks away in a different country, no one is like slightly concerned about it.
But we can't even grasp the whole country talking about one thing. Like,
right.
We're never just talking about one thing.
Right. But like it was like, we were all talking about Brexit when that was happening.
Yeah, but having completely different conversations.
Yeah. But people were having I mean, Shadi doesn't have one. My friend Shadi.
Shadi, you got to get one.
Like, hey, she's way too like
to this.
She's way too down to earth for
Shadi,
that. So she's like, I'm not like gonna participate in this like countrywide drama.
You know, when the apocalyptic final war arrives, you know who's going to die first?
Shadi.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, babe.
Shadi, you're going to be casualty numero uno because you're too down to earth.
She's too down to earth.
You know what else comes down to earth?
Well,
ballistic
because
missiles.
She did, and another thing is like having loads of like tin cans and stuff for food.
I already do that.
Yeah, and I was saying to Shadi,
I have a slab of black beans.
I was like, we'll be fine for a while.
Yeah,
we got beans up the wazoo.
I think if we lived in a country where we had more land, like we have no
areas of land,
we don't have any land. We have a tiny little flat, no land.
Mm-hmm.
But if we lived like, you know, in like the Midwest or like one of the big bits of Canada where people just have land, I would 100% have a bunker. Definitely.
Would you?
Yeah, I would love to have a bunker.
So I was listening.
I just hang out in it. I'm probably just going to read.
But I told you about this once where like the Jenna Fisher who played Pam on The Office.
I know who Jenna Fisher is.
Well, this is for people as well.
If you don't know who The Office is, you're going to be the first person to get destroyed
in the impending apocalypse.
It'll be Shadi, then you.
Well, so basically, she has all these different types of go bags.
Oh, yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, so she has like a different type of go bag for her and the whole family. So for the kids, for the husband. And she was asked like, well, what does your husband think about this? Because it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And he had said, time will tell. Which is so loving.
Time will tell. That's very sweet. You back
so loving.
Yeah, you back your girl, whatever crazy bullshit she's doing.
So if I started getting go bags,
I'd be so for it. Oh my god.
You'd be for it if I started making go bags?
We don't really have the storage for go bags.
Yeah.
We don't even have the storage for our bags. let alone bags full of.
Well, one thing we already
iodine
discussed was
tablets.
like, if there was a nuclear attack, we live in London, so we'd be one of the centers.
I take real comfort in that.
I take comfort in that because we're
Sometimes
definitely
I do
dead.
think that of like, you know, sometimes you hear a plane going overhead, and I'll be like, that could be it.
Really?
Yeah,
I never
like,
have
that could be the nuke. But then I'm like, then we're dead. There's just
that is. I think it's quite comforting because like if you live like just outside the blast radius, then what? You're just going to be like horribly ill.
Yeah, no skin. You walk around with no skin on all day.
Nah, that's no good.
That's not a life.
That's not
a life with no skin.
That's not a life.
I don't want to be judgmental.
And I don't want to be judgmental to other people in the Netherlands, but your little emergency packet is not going to change that. Your AM frequency radio is not going to help you.
Yeah, good luck out there. Although it'd be quite cool to have. I would like to be prepared in that way, but then I need. We're going to need to get more space.
Here's what I would say to this: you're quite obsessive.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize this was a confrontation podcast.
Yeah.
Where I get confronted on things.
Yeah. Welcome to Confront Your Boyfriend Pod with Micky Overman.
Such a good name. Confront Your Boyfriend Pod with Micky. It's quite niche.
It's niche. It's just for people who want to see you confronted.
Who want to see me get confronted. I think there's probably a decent audience of people who would be keen to see me get confronted on a weekly basis.
Yeah. It's called whatever the opposite of the manosphere is.
The chaposphere.
No, that's not the opposite of the manosphere.
The galosphere.
Yeah. The galosphere would love it.
Chickosphere.
The chickosphere.
Yeah.
You're quite obsessive.
Yes, correct.
So I think that if you got into doomsday prep,
yeah,
I think probably that would take over your life.
I think it would be a fun hobby.
Do you think?
Yeah.
What are you going to prep?
You need drinking water.
Yeah.
That's number one. Iodine tablets.
For what?
Iodine tablets for dirty water.
Mm-hmm. So maybe would it be handy
bandages.
To get a water filter?
Maybe we should get a Brita filter. We have one.
No, not a Brita filter, like like a proper water filter that you could like filter like, gosh, just trout water with.
What's trout water?
Water from the river.
Water from the river, all full of trouts, is it? Bloody old trout water.
Like
have you seen the Thames? There's not a single trout in that.
Well,
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you could go to your local local
farm.
pond.
Yeah, fill it with trout.
Well, no, forget about the trout. Just if you can go to your local pond and just like have a filter that makes you be able to drink that water.
Yeah,
that'd be quite useful.
Yeah, okay.
Pond.
But I think we should also just have drinking water in there.
Okay,
as well,
nice.
Bottled water too.
Yeah.
Maybe like you know when there's like in movies there's like an earthquake or whatever, people put those like kind of those like tin foil sheets around them. You know, they put them on when people have
tinfoil sheets.
Yeah, when people have gone through something horrific, they just put those nice tinfoil sheets.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be quite calming, I reckon.
Yeah.
Probably
nice blankie.
Yeah, probably
So far you have water and a blankie.
Seasonal affective disorder lamp, probably something of high lux. Stop us getting too down.
Really?
Yeah.
But what about the electricity? How are we going to get that?
Diesel generator.
Is it?
For our sat lamp. We'll be dying, but we'll be...
Do we need a little gas can, maybe?
Yeah, we'd love a gas can.
Maybe gas can for cooking?
Gas can...
For cooking our tins of beans?
Well, we probably eat them raw.
Do you think?
Yeah, I think a lot of... Not necessarily beans, but there's lots of ones you can get where they're just...
Like lentils.
Lentils, yeah. You could get cooked lentils just in a tin. Is that a life? Eating tin lentils?
Well, this is post-apocalyptic life. So we're surviving. We're not living. We're not surviving.
I don't think I would want to live in the post-apocalyptic world.
Well, then good thing we live in London because we'll be dead.
We'll be long dead. But
yeah.
Even if it happens really far away, I think we should just, pack it in.
Oh, murder, suey?
Yeah, Eva Braun and Hitler it.
Wow.
Yeah.
God.
They had the right idea.
Jesus.
Just on that. Not any of the other stuff they were up to. Murder, suey.
Murder, suey. Who would go first? Do you want a murder or do you want a suey?
This is a great question that all couples should figure out.
Actually, that's true. Because...
No, it isn't. It's not something that all couples need to have a position on. Actually, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, on your first date, you're like, and look, this is going to sound weird, but if we were going to do a murder-suicide, who should go first?
Do you want kids? And murder-sui, what order?
Murder-sui, what's your position?
Yeah.
That should be in everyone's Hinge bios. That should be the...
Yeah, you could. Are you a number 1 or a number 2?
Yeah, that will replace all other descriptions for ideal partners.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking for a guy, a number 1.
Yeah, looking for a guy who will murder me. God, that's actually going to open you up to so many men.
All these guys.
All these guys
who can't
from
date.
the manosphere.
From the manosphere, they come out of the woodwork.
Can I tell you? Okay.
I would murder you.
Yeah.
But what were you actually saying? So you think all couples
but you haven't answered.
What? Who would do it first?
Okay. What do you think? Because obviously the worst one is... The worst one is the one with the gun. Like I would want to be murdered.
What are the two options?
I don't. Well, you'd have.
So one person is going bang bang. The other person's just sitting there.
Yeah. I think I'd want to be murdered.
I think I probably would want to be murdered as well.
Because I don't want to murder you.
And I don't want to murder myself.
Wait. So what we've just found out is we're not compatible at all.
We're going to need to have an open relationship in this respect.
Okay, bring other people in who won't murder us.
Invite a third person who we won't have any romantic attachment to, but will shoot us both in the head.
Wow. What if the groups keep getting bigger? Because
he's not up for it either.
No, and so it's like we have to bring other people in. There's just going to be one person.
It'll be a cult.
There's just going to be one person who's like, oh, I have to kill 30 people?
I think that's probably how suicide cults start. They just, nobody wants to do it. So then one person's like, fine, I'll spike the punch.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Because you guys aren't. I mean, what is even the scenario where we would both need to?
Well, we're just outside of the blast radius.
Oh, right. Our skin's about to get blown off. Yeah.
Murder-sui.
I reckon, here's what I think would happen.
Okay.
We would procrastinate and just put it off. And then our skin would just get blown off.
Yeah, I also think
that is so us.
That's so
That is so us.
I think also
typical.
We're like neither of us is going to pull the trigger.
No.
And I think this is also so us. We have such a human instinct to survive.
Oh, that's so us.
So us.
Not everyone is like that, but me, I don't know about you, but for me, I have a desire to continue living. I don't know. I'm just built different, I guess. That's just how I am. That's how I was raised. It's called values.
Anyway, so what's your favorite Bond?
We should put a huge trigger warning on this episode for suicide discussion because I think we spent a long time on that. My favorite Bond, I'm going to have to go Brosnan.
Okay, nice.
And I never got to say that thing of in GoldenEye, there's a scene where a Russian secret agent kills someone by shagging them. She's shagging them and then she breaks their neck.
I think that happens a lot.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, it made a big impression on me as a 9-year-old or however I was when I watched it.
Do you think that made you really afraid of sex? Because you could die?
No, I think it made me really horny. I was damn.
Because you could die?
Because you could die.
That person.
There's something quite hot about that. I don't know what it is.
Danger. Yeah.
Danger.
Danger's hot.
Yeah, the idea that someone would murder you while you're having... What?
Well, as we've just found out, we're both number 2s, but this woman sounds like a number 1.
Right into the Guardian help page. So we're a couple of number 2s and we're not sure really how to progress our relationship. That seems to be kind of the sticking point for us. Neither of us is willing to be a number 1.
To murder the other person.
Yeah, in a situation where a nuclear bomb is about to blow our skin off, we're concerned that we will prevaricate and not pull the trig.
Yeah.
Couple of number 2s.
Couple of number 2s over
Sound off in the comments, guys. Are you a number 1 or number 2? I bet there are people who would take real pride in being a number 1.
I think so too. Providers.
Yeah. If it needs to be done, I'll do it.
I'll do it. I'm the man of the family.
I'm the man of the family. I'll shoot my kid in the head. I don't give a fuck.
I don't think my dad would do it, but that's only because he's so busy fixing Europe.
He's got way too much.
Yeah, he's got way too much on
him and ChatGPT.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the advice ChatGPT is giving him. It's going to be like, that's an awesome question, Rob. And really, you are getting to the heart of the issue.
Yeah, of course that's what it's saying. And of course, Rob is going, wow, okay, I think I'm really getting to the heart of the issue.
I think your dad thinking he's figured out Europe's foreign policy
will
look back on this moment as as
pivotal.
Like the misunderstanding that we have at this point in time of how important AI is, and all this money funneling into AI, and years later when the bubbles burst and we're all like, oh, that technology didn't have all the value it did.
Yeah.
We'll look back on this time of when a retired Dutch musicologist thought he was going to use AI to save Europe. And we'll be like, wow, we really were smoking our own farts on that one. There's no way that he would be the authoritative voice on that.
I kept on saying, like, I think there's people on that.
Yeah.
And then he said, but I'm a citizen.
But I'm a citizen, and that's the job of a citizen.
Yeah.
To take supreme command of the European Union Defense Force at a moment's notice.
This is like I think the problem with people like my dad who are so naturally authoritative is that they think they can just like get on the board of stuff. Because he's always on the board of stuff.
Is it natural authority, or is it just an interest and commitment to making speeches at all times?
I think both of those things can exist in the same space.
I can't wait.
Because they both exist in my dad's body.
Please get like just a brief 5-point list from your dad on what he
I will ask. I mean, he'd be delighted if I asked, if I showed interest in it. God. I showed no interest in it before.
Yeah, but don't tell him it's for the podcast.
No, I won't.
Yeah, because then he'll probably make it funny. I want the genuine, like...
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, he would make it funny then. No.
Yeah, he'd be like, oh, yeah. Because he likes when he's getting teased.
Yeah. He's a silly guy.
He's a silly...
When he's not fixing Europe.
When he's not fixing Europe. Thank God we've got Rob Overman on the case.
We should go to Patreon.
We should tell Keir Starmer about... Yeah, we should.
We should, because I want to hear about your acting story.
I have a hot acting story, which I didn't tell on this pod. No offense, everybody. But I feel like the last 2 weeks I've banged on about acting too much. I feel like I oversaturated acting facts.
Yeah. But you're obsessive.
In what do you mean?
Well, the people who listen to this pod will know that by now.
Yeah, I really can only do one thing at a time.
Yeah. And so right now it's acting, but soon it will be doomsday prep.
I guess I'm just a classic number 2 like that. I don't know.
That's not part of being number 2.
It's fun when you start building up podcast lore, because in like 50 episodes, we'll call back to that. And then you guys will know what we're talking about.
And the new listeners won't. Those idiots.
What does it mean to be a number 2?
Those pathetic dweebs.
Those fucking pricks. Our future listeners.
Our future listeners. You should all know that we only care about you guys. Sick. You guys are the OGs. Yeah. Our future listeners are pieces of garbage.
Anyone who is listening right now, and anyone who started listening and then missed this episode, is also a fucking prick. So we're putting you all on blast.
We're putting you all on notice. Okay, here we go.
Pick up our number 1s, number 2s. We're going to jump off. Thanks so much for listening this week.
Thank you for listening.
Respect. And take care of yourselves.
And look out for that nuclear blast.
And look out for the blast. Don't lose your skin. And scene. That's an acting term.